Welcome back to NCCU News. I'm Emily Young.
I'm Sophia He. How much do you know about Taiwan's indigenous people? There's a foreigner who has great interest and passion for Taiwan's Bunun tribe. He uses his camera to explore the insight into the culture of Bunun. Today we are going to watch his story. Stephen A. Martin, once a surfing instructor and a lifeguard in Hawaii, traveled in numerous countries around the world. Now he is in Taiwan as a documentary director shooting films for the indigenous Bunun people.
Through their oral history, the elders told me about a time when they lived in the high mountains, in small family groups, hunted wild animals, and farmed millet.
Being interested in Chinese culture and civilization, Stephen mentions that his motive to shoot the documentary relies on his passion for human cultures.
Well, I've always been interested in this aspect of human culture and human civilization about indigenous people because, well, one thing is because of their relationship to nature and the relationship to ecology. I was so amazed that there's so many different cultures on one small island, and this is
Nabu, Stephen's Bunun friend, who is a proficient in Mandarin, Taiwanese, English, Japanese, and Bunun language, encourages Stephen to probe into the Bunun tribe and shoot his 3 films.
With the first project really to fulfill my coursework for my history class. What I learned from the brief film, the first film that I made, was that the history of these people is amazing. The reason that this is because the area that I'm studying in Taipei, in the mountains, specifically the area called Laipunuk, is the last geographic area conquered by the Japanese. So they didn't arrive actually until the late 30s or early 40s. So the elders I'm interviewing now in their 90s were born into the traditional period, lived briefly through the Japanese period, maybe 5 or 10 years. Then they lived through the entire KMT period, or the Kuomintang period, through that entire period, in which case maybe they were born speaking Bunun language. In their teens, their early teens, they're speaking Japanese, and then have to learn Chinese. And then the kind of the newfound period of Taiwan, the democratic period.
The second film, which is also a project for NCCU, is a music film. Stephen indicates that the challenge of appreciating Bunun's music and dance lies in the difficulty in understanding their deep meanings. Now, Stephen is still working on his 3rd film. Recently, Stephen is looking for intern students who are interested in Bunun tribe and its culture to assist the shooting of their next documentary and their following projects about Aboriginal tribes.
We need a student that has basic English skills. This is very important. We're not expecting students to be, to speak Bunun language or be fluent in Bunun language by any means. However, if we do find a student that can speak Bunun language as well, it would be really, really great.
In Stephen's example, we can find out that the dissimilarity in languages and cultures cannot block the communication of different races. The passion and love for Aboriginal cultures can conquer the difficulties in languages and cultural divergence.